Hello.
You can
I have
scribe a
made
notice of
it.
your arrival, such as a calling
But it can.
addressed to an enemy.
Oh, that's my favorite one. I think that's
Deliver the notice
hysterical.
to the target personally, or if you would say or sent by courier. You can only have one notice at a time. Determines when the target receives your notice. When the target receives the notice, they become alarmed and take desperate measures to stop you. Gains one additional malice per combat during involving the target. The hero starting with two additional. That's so funny.
Asshole. By the way, we're coming.
That's so fun. Vision.
We've had a couple little updates there. Did you need any updates for Ivar, uh, Phoenix, or did we get those last time?
Oh no, I did just send it again with the level up
Lovely.
stuff. I don't know if I got any more stamina. It didn't give me anything about that, but I think I got some more stuff for.
Cool. If you could just
I
send
think.
that Dust's way, that would be greatly appreciated, and he'll kind of enter the
Oh,
new stuff while we're starting, and it's not actively something he's doing.
mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Gotcha.
Bill, for some reason, oh, how wonderful. It has decided to not make feature abilities for many of your features. Um, Meaning I can't put them in here. But I think I could put one in there. I have Appeal to the Muses. You have a specific manner that helps define your presence on the battlefield. Choose one of the following. Oh, did you know I'm big and stupid? Um, so it is only one of those three. It's
Okay, so I was right. You were wrong. Understood.
you were right, I was wrong. So you get Appeal to the Muses. You just have that one. Um,
I
and
can
you
add
also
that.
get Allow me to introduce tonight's players, formal introductions, or my reputation precedes me. And the one you were talking about earlier was
Level
allow me to introduce tonight's
2.
players.
So where those abilities are, Dust, is if you go into the classes, it's under the features
Yes.
part of the classes, and you just have to scroll down to the class choices.
Right. Okay. Well, let me put. Okay, so I actually can't edit these, Zach. I am discovering.
So guest stars in there
I
already.
can just look at them.
Gotcha.
That's bizarre.
I'll have
It
to...
looks like those ones aren't.
Well, if you need me to
So,
release a character, I can do that for you. But in any
um,
case, let me get some music going.
okay, we're 6 minutes over. I fully didn't notice. I was so locked in.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a huge deal. There won't be combat for the start of this, quite likely.
Phoenix, I need you to resend that as that's the wrong file type. I need a PDF.
Oh, okay. I think I did that last time with Zach. That's why. You're good. Let me
All
redo
good.
this. Yes.
I think I found it. Yeah, could you release Willy Whitewater to me for a moment?
I can release Willy Whitewater. Cleared owner.
Willie Whitewater is free of all charges.
He's now mine.
There were none to begin with.
I will also free Ivar.
No one was accusing Willie Whitewater of anything, yet he is celebrating being free.
He's celebrating being a free man.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
what we're going into today is entering the more free form of the adventure, the more sandbox form of the adventure. There will be lots of stuff you could do. It's just what you choose to do. So, you all know how to roleplay. Have fun. I'm gonna ping people.
There you go, Dust. Sent it. Hopefully that works, because I don't know if the Hero Maker is a little janky with exporting to PDF.
It seems to do it pretty nicely.
Perfect.
You can give Willy Whitewater back. I've put everything on there.
All right,
The only thing I'll let you know of, Bill, is that Invocation lets you choose one of three, and it doesn't let me choose which one of 3 to give you. So you just have to know what it does. But the invocation's in there. You can look at it any time.
Other things of note include, who was it who killed the guy who got the killing blow?
So if I remember correctly, it was technically Lofka with the divination thing, but we gave it to Rio.
Alright, Rio. You will have Violet's Savior added to your list. Just keep that in mind.
Wonderful. Ooh. Interesting.
Rio, oddly enough, we've also decided to bring your cursed artifact into play today.
Chaos.
So you have the Knife of Nine.
The Knife of Oh, I think I remember reading about that one.
It's got a really fun prerequisite to it. Beyond that, as we are entering into your downtime, you are coming back into Broadhurst and you're starting to relax. By the end of your downtime, I'll have someone who wants to talk to you all, of course, but first and foremost, I suppose I want to see what everyone wants to do during their downtime. You can either start a project of your own, or you can help someone else with theirs. And of course, you have Ashley to help you out with something.
Absolutely. Oh.
So
Bill is dead. Bill's alive.
no. Sorry.
There we go. Well, I do know what I want Lofka to do, but I also don't want to do it immediately in case anyone else has anything else they'd like to do, because I could also help.
Hold on, let me see if I mean. Okay.
You could attempt to work on something, you could research something. You're all coming back into town. You have rooms at the inn. The innkeeper will wave you in. That is where we're gonna begin, yes, with some downtime.
Wonderful. Lofka will essentially just exist around Ivar. He doesn't seem very pleased about it.
Ivar, I think, aside from getting some rest and recovery, is funny enough, not just tending to his bow, but actually seeing with whatever materials he can find, attempting to craft or make different arrows, since he is a pretty decent fletcher. He's got a little bit of the crafting with the fletching feet in him. So, and then as he does, he's just gonna kind of like every so often glance over at Lafka and be like, "Are you okay? Like, do you like just random questions throughout the day, or just random little tidbits, and be like." Tan? Like, does the sun
Hello,
actually tan
Nemesis.
you, or do you just not change in your...
For almost every question, he will respond with
Just
like
role-playing for the
one-worded
moment.
yeses or nos, and then for that one specifically, he'll just raise an eyebrow and go, "I am made of stone."
stones still tan? Or
What?
they get sun bleached?
That's the
I don't know.
opposite of tanning.
Well, that's why I asked. Does
Well,
the sun
welcome
affect
in.
you like
Welcome
that?
in, Nemesis. We're just
Hey.
role playing for the moment.
I don't. Maybe.
You're
I haven't-
exhausted?
I haven't
yeah, that's fair.
particularly thought about it.
Helps that I get paid for it.
He kind of like rubs some of the moss off his shoulder, and it's very clearly sun bleached.
You know, now that I think about it, I don't really
Yeah.
think it's the opposite of tanning. Because, like, to get sun bleached, you have to go through the process of getting tan. It's like tanning too far, really, to think about it.
Billy Whitewater.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, I prep for this session took
doesn't
like
it have
6
the
and a bit
opposite
hours,
effect?
so yeah, I've been going all day. We just started this session.
I mean, you
So
get there the
it's
same way.
So it's like cooking something for too long. You cook it for too long, it gets burned. It
but I
becomes
will run
charcoal.
again tomorrow, and I will
But
run again
that's
the next day and the next day.
Not what sun bleaching is.
Wait, so you're made of charcoal?
No, I never said that. I'm made
You
of
should never
rock
set
and
you on fire.
stone.
That'd be a terrible thing.
So does that mean you'd become coal?
No. Why would I become gold?
Under enough pressure, would you become a diamond?
Theoretically.
Oh, okay.
Understood. So we need to find something with the weight of the entire world at stake. And you'll become as hard as a diamond. Perfect logic.
He just kind of glares at Ivar.
Ivar has literally the biggest just shit-eating grin, but also like it's not really like malicious. It's like genuinely like innocent and funny. Like he's just like, yeah.
When's the last time all of us went gambling?
By technicality, yesterday.
That's far too long. Let's go gambling again.
You want to go gambling, Willie Whitewater? You want to go into town and
Really,
try and
want to
gamble?
go gambling.
All right, Willie Whitewater. I want you to make me a gambling check. And anyone who wants to join Willie to spend their downtime gambling can do so.
Can you release Ivar to me for a moment?
There was a couple too many voices there. What was that?
Bill, you go.
Oh, Bill's
My fantasy ground's crashed. I'm getting it back up. Give me a second.
Yeah.
In that case, can you? So I can't edit. Can you release Ivar to me?
Lore Master. Yes, I can release Ivar to you.
I'm stealing Ivar from you, Phoenix.
No, my creation.
Never again will it be yours.
Damn.
For the long forever.
Super
Capitalism
sleepy.
strikes again.
Side project,
true.
right? You're creating that Lore Master. I hope it goes well. Let me know what kind of things you end up doing.
Insert
Blessings.
Darth Vader no sequence right here.
Well, I do have a couple little things. Willie, as you're getting ready, you're going and gambling, we'll start with you. You've got a piece of your map, Willie. One piece with a big red X on it. But no fucking clue what leads to it.
Like, here's the thing. I know exactly how long a mile is on this map, though.
It's true.
That's something. It's
something from your oceanfaring days. You know, you ended up with a piece of it. You know, another piece is with your old captain, wherever the hell he is now. Couldn't be too far. And the other piece was with an older man named Thurston, another runaway. That crew was no good anyways. Thing is, you've tracked Thurston down to this area. Somewhere around here, apparently he's running with some bandits. Some people your contact in the city called the Forsaken Wraiths. So keep that in mind while you're going.
As Willie's leading him towards wherever he's going gambling, he's like trying to convince him to come home. He'll just be like, I know these guys. It's called 4 Lakes and a Rake, right? Real bad guys. they like just like they don't like ever wash their hands, like ever. It's real
Urban
unhygienic.
fantasy, huh?
And then they're also just like bad
If you're
people.
gonna do-
You know, they do piracy. Not that piracy is inherently a bad career,
If you're gonna do urban fantasy,
but they
stick
do it
to
in a
one
bad
city
way.
for as long as you can.
And I think we could rob them. I mean, we could strategically acquisition goods of theirs and liberate them for a better purpose.
That's just robbing with extra steps.
Also,
Let's go
why
gambling.
don't they wash their hands?
Oh, Willy Whitewater.
Really, what does have the gambling skill, but I don't think he did do well yet.
You don't win a lot of money while you're going, Willy. It's kind of moot by the end of it. But please roll me a D100.
Oh, that works.
Why do I have spooky music playing?
I think this is it.
Don't want
Gambling is inherently spooky.
Let's put hear the town music. Sure, there we go. All right. You will hear a rumor while you are in there. 75. So, this is an interesting rumor. You end up hearing from some travelers through that there is an elf staying at the staying and working with the Gilded Hand, where those guys you won that bet against the other day. Who seems mighty uncomfortable even when she's with her friends. She's always anxiously twisting an emerald ring. Sure, that'll become relevant soon.
After Willie's done gambling, he'll kind of just go back to the guys and be like, "Oh, hell, there's some sketchy looking elf around here."
You're
I-
so loud.
Did you mean to draw so much attention to ourselves? And Ivar's like fiddling with an arrowhead like it's a fidget spinner essentially. He's just like spinning it in his hand.
Yeah, are you looking to make anything in particular, Ivar, or are you just looking to try and get something beneficial for yourself for a little while?
I think he's probably at least going to try to make a what would we call this? Essentially a grappling hook arrow, if that makes sense. Like just something that would embed instead of embed into like a building or like wrap around somewhere instead of something that you would shoot someone with, you know?
Sure. Well, why don't you give me some kind of reason or intuition check?
Oh, yes. Although I don't think I have my character sheet back yet.
You don't at the moment. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Intuition.
No, you're fine.
Roll
try
me.
anything.
You can just roll me the 2d10s, and I'll then get you your bonuses. You're obviously getting a +2.
Oh,
That's you crit. Do you know what that means, Ivar?
Yeah.
That means you roll again.
Oh, yeah.
The way
So-
crafting
Crit.
projects work is we're going to end up taking the total number rolled and adding them together, and it might take more than one respite to make things.
Mhm. We'll just roll another d10 then, right?
Another 2. Another 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
oh
god.
my god!
I'm on a roll.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness, 34.
Plus 4 is 38. You're almost finished making a couple as you start putting them together. It's just going. You're in the flow for a while, stitching these things together and sort of making a mechanism. You just need someone to help with that last little bit. So either one of the others can help you with that, or if you'd like, you can call upon Ashley to come and help you,
Mm-hmm.
since she has both fletching and mechanics as her skills.
Ooh. We shall indeed.
The blacksmith is like one building over, so
Yeah,
That.
Ivor will probably go ahead and hit, at least like drop them off at Ashley's before rejoining the rest of the group.
All right. By the time Ashley is done with it, you'll end up with 3 grappling arrows.
Hmm.
Ashley only needed to do 7 and she got 8. So they're done in one downtime.
Nice.
That is so sick.
I have the high ground.
Any other little things people want to do in downtime, or specifically looking to Rio and Lofka?
I think Lofka's pretty happy with how his axe is looking now that it's a bit sharpened and a bit ready to go, and I think this is a bit more long term. But he definitely wants to bring this thing back to what it used to be.
You want to begin working on an enchantment for it?
I do, but I don't know if I have anything to do that.
You might not have the requisite skills. You're gonna need a magic skill to be able to do that.
Magic skill for it.
Well, don't worry, Lofka. I might know a guy.
What?
Yeah, I might know a guy.
Ooh.
Oh, well, like, you know, he's around. Like, he's not too far away, probably.
Could he be here?
You know, go look. I'll be right back.
Rio, Rio's pointing at himself like, me?
Suppose you could, but this will take a long while. I'll be pulling you away for a very long time.
Hey, Archon.
Weeks.
We're just role
if I
playing.
had to
We got
guess.
Bill, Dylan, Royal Phoenix,
So, make sure there's nothing else you want to do.
and Dust today.
Can't think of anything at the moment.
Well then, I suppose if you want to help me start, I'm not going to be opposed.
Grand. Then, forgive me as I check the precise one, but I'm certain that a reason check is one that can work for this.
Reason. Well, so something I did get, is, I believe I can now roll intuition checks and use my presence score instead of my intuition.
293, then you might be able to use your presence for this.
I need to find it very quickly. It would be Judge of Character. You focus on visions granted divine insight into the world. Whenever you would make an intuition test, you could make a presence test instead.
And here it is. Imbue weapon. So you don't have any of your magical equipment, but you can start imbuing it nonetheless with some kind of magic.
Alrighty.
Item prerequisite: might, reason, or intuition. So you can use your might if you want.
Oh, might? Yeah.
Yes, you just
We'll
needed
be going
someone
with
who
that.
knew how the fuck magic worked.
Alrighty.
And
so,
each of you can make me a might, reason, or intuition check, and you can add a +2 if you have a skill you think is pertinent.
Blacksmithing.
Is this a group test, Zach?
So this is kind of how the respites work. Every time you take respite, you'll kind of choose one thing to do. So since Rio is working with Lofka, that's kind of his thing to do, and they're both doing it, and they're both adding towards this goal. Their project goal in this case is 150. So it's going to take a little bit. And they might want your help at the next respite.
Okay.
Oh, that's a take.
Making sure as well, because just in case the team leader feature comes in handy for this, but if not, that
Not in this case, but hold on to that because it will come into play today in all likelihood.
gotcha. All right, no worries.
Whenever I say the words skill challenge, that applies. Okay.
Gotcha. All right.
Forgery isn't something that would help in this case, I assume.
No. But yeah, we have a. Could each of you make me a roll? Lofka and Rio.
I will use my blacksmithing.
Use magic. That's what got us here.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Oh, that's a mighty good start from you both, honestly.
Why did that only give me a +2? I do believe there
That should be a 37 total.
I believe I have another +2 to mine because
Yes.
blacksmithing is +4. You might have already calculated that though.
I did. Don't worry.
Oh, wonderful.
So, I want you, Lofka, somewhere to note down you're at 37 out of 150 on re-enchanting your axe.
Oh boy. Should I start thinking about what I want to enchant it with?
It's just going to be a +1 for now. But once you find, you're going to need to find some magical items. If you want to start thinking about a special enchantment, yes. Definitely. Because you'll have to find the items you're looking for. You can probably afford them with the money you just made, of course.
Got you. Wonderful. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I'm working on it at the moment. I haven't answered your
No, you're
question
good.
yet.
You're good. Just making sure if I've answered your questions as well.
You get special perks. I'll get to
No.
that. Well, don't worry about it.
I have
Okay,
other
okay.
little things that are going to happen during your downtime. It wasn't just Willie who gets one. It's everyone who gets a little something. Let's just go kind of in the order that people completed things. So, Ivar, during your day of respite, as you know, you are in service to the gods of fate. The Elythos. Like the Fates or the Norns or any other ladies of fate from our world, and they watch over strands of fate waiting for those who shall form pieces of their great tapestries. There is an omen you recognize, however, on the morning, as you're awakening to go back with the party and gather up in the tavern. Discuss your next moves as a crew. It is a web marked with a dead spider, which says that danger awaits.
Oh.
And now is where I would ask you to make me an intuition test. So you just roll me 2d10 and we'll give you an additional 2.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's see what we got.
That's pretty darn good. That's a 16 total. This is definitely something left. This is a one small weaving of fate left for you. There are several dangers, and you think it is only a matter of time before many of them come to play. You think the first will be in 7 days.
7 days a week. All right. And Ivar will take note. Maybe even try to find a piece of paper to write it down in, just so he can bring it to everyone else's attention.
Excellent.
Or better yet, find a journal. Keep things in a journal like he used to do.
Excellent. Then we'll hop to Lofka, because this is tied to this, of course. You have a strange dream that night, Lofka.
Wonderful.
A beast ripping through fields, something chitinous. A sun-like burst. A smiling, elderly goblin melting into her seat. That's what will awaken you that night.
We will start grumble some kind of obscenity. And then he will open up a small little journal he has in his backpack that is nearing the end of the book. Seems to be
Welcome,
mostly
Bayer.
filled.
Nice to see you.
And he'll write that down.
Thanks for the Prime sub. Excellent. And of course, Rio. As you were moving through, you felt it when you moved through those ruins. Lingering magic. Something reactivating your artifact. The magic in that area was palpable. It seemed to stop the curse of your artifact from harming you. Whatever is within that, too, might be able to counter the curse of your blade.
Ooh.
That would be a mighty prize indeed. From here on, we will be using your complication correctly. You will be taking extra damage, but you will also have your magic item. In any case, I will have a little map for you all. As you awaken and find your way into the tavern, there's a number of people about. Let me just drag you
What kind
all.
of business do you guys want to, I would say open. Yeah, let's go with open.
Open business.
Yeah, if there's any, like, a particular business in town you guys like, let me know. I have quite a bit of an idea.
Care to share it?
Well, people get their paperwork lost all the time. So, people don't even really know the deeds of where some of these buildings are. We could, rummage around and find a couple.
You're going to rob houses.
No! Not rob the houses of their possessions. I'm going to become a landlord.
True robbery.
Yes, you are going to rob them.
There's a number of people in the
There's
tavern.
nothing wrong with being a landlord, as far as I'm aware.
including a couple of the folks the two you had made that bet with last time, sitting at a table, and they seem to be sort of chatting across at another table that a few other people are with. They all seem to be quite familiar. But as you are entering... let me unlock you, apologies.
We entered from the back.
Yeah, you had a room upstairs.
Oh, I understand now. I was like,
Um,
dang, I let us sleep that back there.
There is a Polder, a halfling, who kind of waves a hand up and says, "Oh, well, aren't these all the people who are the heroes of Broadhurst, as they say? Come over, tell me of your adventures. Maybe I'll tell you a few of ours." Rio's out of here.
That guy was way too loud, way too quick. Not dealing with that nonsense.
Autographs.
He's already got to deal with
fucking
fucking Willie. He's not dealing with another Willie.
All right, I'm curious to see if you do it nearly as well as we do. Meanwhile, Rio, as you're heading up this way, the innkeep, Gweldir, is passing off a number of mugs to a dwarven merchant, and there's a whole bunch of dwarven merchants kind of in the area this morning, it seems. Now, I'm just gonna make sure I'm not missing anything important. Rooms sparse, rosy-cheeked middle-aged Gweldir is running the place. Very kind, but in a bit of a rush. Those mercenaries are around. Dwarven merchants are staying for today. Yeah, I suppose I will open to the party. And should I pass Ivar back for the moment?
I think for now, basically, I just you need to pick some perks. But there are so many. Like it's gonna take a minute.
Right.
So
Worst case,
pass it over.
worst case, we can do it at the end of the session, and I'll just sit and chat with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cleared
Pass it
Ivar.
over for now.
You should be able to reclaim him.
Yippee!
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I did. Oh, the one thing I was able to get for you is your new 5 piety ability.
Oh, good. That's the important one.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Willie will take a look around the room. Let me know if I have to roll for this. Just like for, Willie Whitewater knows about the criminals around the worlds and the places and things.
Mhm.
Is there anyone like in the tavern that's got like either symbols or like Willie might know is like kind of like a known criminal or part of like any known groups?
I don't think you'll need to roll for this. Just giving a look around and seeing the demeanor. You can make me a roll to get more information, actually. Just a intuition roll, I think. And then if you have a
I have like criminal
underworld
underworld as like a lore skill. Would I use that?
Yeah, we can use that here.
God damn it.
So you're not going to get any additional information here, but it's pretty clear to you that this woman here, first of all, is probably the elven rogue that you had heard about the other day. Just given the style of dress they're wearing and the couple of knives you can see concealed on the edge of their cloak. But besides that, you don't see a whole lot of underworld influence here, per se. So, kind of coming over and sitting down. This guy, the polder here, he's got a big old book which he taps on the table, and he goes, "Oh, my name's Broadhurst Buckfeather. Nice to meet you. I'm the leader of the Gilded Hand." There's a look.
It sounds very fancy. It sounds very nice.
Thanks. It is. We got some great members around here. And the woman across the way says, "No one ever said you were leader." And there's a little bit of grumbling. Don't. We don't have to get stuck up on pretenses, do we, Mara? Oh, so what is it you wanted, anyways?
I mean, I'm Willie Whitewater. I seem to be the one that likes talking the most. So yeah.
We got you.
We just like
scary guy here.
we just like saved an innocent civilian that like a couple of your buddies over there, and like Willie will turn around and point to the two people they made the bet with.
Yeah, I heard you.
They just like didn't. Yeah, they didn't want to bother like saving like a completely defenseless girl that like the mother was like begging for them. It's like they don't have a heart or a soul like any decent like human person or any like modern member of society would.
It's as you're saying this that the guy starts to stand up and the woman starts to point a finger at you. But while they're doing that, the halfling in front of you, the polder, kind of waves a hand out in between them and you and goes, whoa. Look, my friends here are a little quick and with their sharp tongues. We can't afford to take a job that doesn't pay on account of us having back home people who need money to survive. Another reason they shouldn't take a bet, by the way. But that was no reason to treat the woman poorly. I'm terribly sorry about that.
I mean, I'm not the one that needs the apology. It would probably be the woman, but I don't know if you two buddies over there are gonna go do that.
I'm sure they can sort it out. And the guy will go, "Yeah, we'll apologize."
You're a good sport, champ.
Lofka will slowly turn his head to Mara.
Her eyes flash with a pale green light.
He will lean forward slightly with his elbows on the table and whisper so that only he and her can hear and go, "You can't kill me in a way that matters."
Make me an intimidation check, because her response will depend on this. It could be a wide variety of things.
Oh, I saw that 10 for a moment.
Okay, tier 2.
Plus, oh yeah, no. It would technically be plus another 2. I don't know why it's not adding it.
She
but...
does not whisper when she says, and this first part is clearly directed at Lofka. She says, "I wouldn't bet on it. But yes, I'll go apologize too, I suppose. I don't want any trouble."
Lofka will lean back instead of forward.
"Oh, yeah, you got your own scary guy too. I got one too." He motions over to his Dwarven Fury ally. Over here. His name's
look at him.
Gorek. Yeah. Hey.
How does Gorek react when I look at him?
He nods and goes, "Hey."
But Willie's gonna like quickly grab Lofka, be like, "Come here." Like, go by Iva. These fuckers are copying us. We won up these guys, and they got a dwarf and a smart talking guy, and now they got an elf that everyone's talking about that looks kind of scary with the ring. To seem that we got a guy that doesn't think people are real.
I doubt that one is anything like me. The way that he said hi, it was too jovial.
Willie's gonna like just like look across the bar to see what Rio's doing real quick.
What are you doing over here, Rio?
Rio is using his 18 knives to build a little house on the bar.
As you're building your little house of knives, you get some weird looks from like the common townsfolk who's sitting here just pulling some food back to their I don't know, you don't know who, to someone else.
We cannot let them out crazy our crazy guy. You understand me? Our reputation can't survive that.
And Gualtier will ask you, Rio, "Can I get you any food?"
Food, no, but a drink that'll put the life back into me would be nice.
Ah, something alcoholic, or are you thinking tea? I have coffee in, actually. Starts putting over various things.
Whichever you think will do the job.
Yeah, sounds like a mix. She starts pulling things up from below the counter. And she'll pass you a concoction. She'll hurry along as if you don't immediately engage her in conversation. So
He's very distracted building the House of Knives.
Mm-hmm.
Willie will also like take the time to explain to Lofka and Ivar the rumor he heard, and kind of point to the one elf that like that's who he heard the rumor about, or at least he's pretty sure.
What was the rumor again exactly?
Oh yeah, they've been looking real sketch. They've been like they got a ring that like they've been like messing with. Everyone's been telling them they got like real sussy vibes. That's what I'm saying. I think that's their crazy one, and we can't let them out crazy our crazy guy. Look at him. Willie will look at Rio and be like, he's putting in the work right now. Just look at him.
Is that a House of Knives?
He plays the role so well. He knows what he's doing in this crew.
I suppose if his goal is to play the crazy, he is doing it quite well. Hold on. Willie, I have a test. Gonna walk over.
Go for it.
Gonna walk up to this guy.
Mhm.
Just gonna stare him in the eyes.
he
What
looks
does
at
he do
you.
back?
He doesn't blink for a moment. How long are you gonna wait?
As long I maybe like 10 seconds.
After about 6 seconds, he rolls a shoulder and grips his axe.
Lofka will actually give a small smile and just nod to him, and then we'll walk back and we'll say, "It's unfortunate, Willie, but I respect him."
Oh man, I was hoping I was going to get a fight. You can hear him say
You
as you're
want
walking
spar?
away.
We can spar if you want.
I don't mind.
You guys
You're gonna
can
get your
kiss
ass
later,
kicked,
alright?
though.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you. Oh,
Bodroff is like,
all right.
okay, no fighting. Listen, I appreciate your enthusiasm to entertain my ally, but fucking Gorek here doesn't know how to not kill, so no fighting.
Ah,
Not in the tavern.
like-minded individual, I see.
Just shakes his head. Gorek gives a thumbs up.
He's gonna, you know what? Lofton's gonna walk back. He's gonna pull out his journal and just go to a blank page and be like, time and day. Just
When
like
are we leaving this place? No idea, but as soon as we can. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks or so. Say 2 weeks on the fucking road out of town, okay?
All right, that sounds good. I'm looking forward to it.
You're not gonna lose, right, Gorek? Gorek's like, I have never lost.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Oh, before I go, I just wanted to point out, you're like him, but worse.
What do you mean?
I'll start
What?
walking
Oh,
away.
excuse me. Hey, he's gonna point
He'll
to
just-
you, Willie. Say, man of the book? As he taps his massive toe.
No one's like me. They only imitate me. You understand that, don't you?
Listen, if I was like you but worse, it would be because you were imitating me.
What?
Willie's just gonna look at him for a second and be like, "Do you even have a cool treasure map that you're trying to find?" I doubt it.
The rogue looks to him with a look that says they do. But he says, nah,
yoink it.
nothing.
Take it.
Willie's gonna look at the rogue and be like, "I can read your mind,
What you?
and it's an emerald ring."
Oh, yeah. It's kind of holds a hand up and spins a large, clunky emerald ring. It's a bit big for my taste, honestly, but it has magic, and I like it.
Oh, what kind of magic? Like, like helps in the daily magic kind of magic, or no, something more profound.
There's a couple interesting things, and then Bodroff goes, okay, that's enough. They don't need to know what it does. And she quiets down very quickly.
Oh, we have a lot of cool magic rings. You might be willing to trade or something. And Willie is going to use what is it? Rag. It's like, we have so much magic shit. Actually, we are loaded up to the gills in the magicalness that we have. There's so much magic. We could talk about the trading of magic, but it would have to start with the trading of information, just so we understand each other, just so we trust each other. Does that make sense?
Bodroff chuckles and says, yeah, I'm not yet convinced you're worth trading with, sir. Roll me a brag check, though. Presence brag, yeah.
God damn it, I don't have
Dice hate you. Gorek leans forwards and goes, no, don't know what you got, but I can tell you it isn't worth our time.
And
The
you
rogue
don't know what you
looks
got till it's gone.
very uncomfortable.
All right, I got a pirate. I gotta go rob.
He starts a sentence and you walk away.
I like that one.
Aaron has thrown
Make that very
1,000
clear.
points in the river just to show they're well.
Oh my god.
I thought the river got flooded.
Yeah, we had to clear it out.
Oh, I see.
Maybe that'll be the ARG I throw in there is clearing out the river. But you head back over to them, Ivar. You've witnessed all of this. Rio, you're kind of focused on your little house over here, but you can vaguely hear your allies over here chatting. And I suppose my question to all of you is what do you want to do? If you want to go outside and explore further, you're more than welcome to. There's some things here, but there is also all of Broadhurst for you to explore.
I am a little curious by the presence of the merchant dwarfs.
Yeah, if you want to go talk to them, yeah. So let's gonna head back with some food and drinks.
I think before he does that, Lafka is gonna look to Ivar. And he doesn't look happy anytime he's looking at Ivar, but he's just gonna fold his arms in front of him and say, "So are we, doing anything?"
I don't particularly have anything that I'm looking for here, but we can join the others, or if you want to do something, I'm good to join you.
Kind of pinch the bridge of his nose. They didn't tell you anything? Nothing of that sort?
They are friends above, or are friends here?
Not the word I'd use, but above, yes.
And Ivar will pull out the piece of paper. He's drawn like a very rough sketch of what the vision showed him. He's like, actually, yes. To be fair, I wanted to wait for a moment where we were all together, and he's gonna hand it over to Lafka. But they showed me that, and if I'm understanding this correctly, we have maybe a week at most before something comes along and tries to squash us like the spider.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just sort of hand the paper back.
I like the idea of Willie is trying to see and no one is letting him see. Let me see. Let me look. Let me look.
Oh, let's see.
He just puts it right back into his journal.
Guys, I can help, I promise.
Lafka will say, "They seem to talk to me as well. Last night he'll kind of pause. He'll pull out his journal. Can't remember. Something about a bug. There's like a really bad drawing of a goblin that looks old because there's a lot of wrinkles on it.
You're quite the artist, you know that?
Don't patronize me."
But it was a compliment. And Ivor actually does look like he looks like he looks like a puppy that's been kicked. Like, oh, how could you? How could you?
I'm so sorry. He's so mean to Ivor.
He's so funny though. I love it. This is dynamic. This is the dynamic, and I'm rolling with it.
He'll show it to Willie. Oh, never mind. Willie goes away.
Willie rushes away over to Rio as the moment you consider showing him the imagery.
Screw you guys. You don't like me anyway. I'm taking my magic rings elsewhere.
Can I get
as Willie as Willie approaches, you can see that every single one of these 18 knives is very different. There are not two knives that match in any way, shape, or form.
But they're all gathered together, and you're just about to place the last one on top. Make me an agility check.
Ooh.
Tink! It sits on top, and the whole thing shakes a moment. But it holds.
Perfect.
Well, he's just gonna walk up with a bag of like a little burlap bag. He's just gonna dump the contents of it on the bar and be like, I got these things. I don't know what they are. And it's like the 2 iron-bound rings, 2 random magic rings that we got. There's the healing potion, and then there was another thing, the 4 sense lenses.
Yes, so those are just the lenses. You'd have to actually make the magic item, but you have the lenses to make them. There's a potion, which is very, very useful. And the 2 bloodbound band rings, and then 2 rings of unknown unknown purpose. Mighty haul you got from the ruins, huh?
Oh yeah, it's nice. You interested in anything here for you?
I mean, I just run the tavern. I don't know if I have any need of magic rings.
Rio picks up one of the magical rings. Curious, sir. What have you found here, Willie?
I don't know. That's why I came to you.
The merchants are selling stone at Duncat. You might be able to convince them. And then, of course, there's the Gilded Hand. She motions to the other end of the room.
As she's talking, he just slides it onto his finger.
You slide it onto your finger. Was it one of the random ones?
One of the, what we know as the Bloodbound.
Lovely. You slip one of the Bloodbound rings on. Gives you +6 stamina.
Ooh, that feels really nice, Willie.
How's it? I haven't put them on yet.
Highly recommend.
Like, hey, if everyone's doing it these days, and I guess Willie's gonna do it like he's being peer pressured to have a drink or something.
And it will also increase your stamina by 6 while you're wearing it.
Oh no.
And then he's like, ooh, I look nice. Let me put on another one. And he'll grab one of the random magic ones.
You put another ring on, but this time there's no change. Discernible, anyways.
I got nothing. I got nothing here.
That one might need to be tested.
I wouldn't even know where to start testing it. Here, you could test it whenever you feel like it.
Okay, I will do that. Figure out what these things could do.
Yeah. Willie will give the 2 like random magic rings over to Rio. Let him figure that out when he gets the chance.
Sure.
Then who would I? Does it make sense for me to keep this bloodbound ring, or should I give Delavka something? He'll ask Rio and be like,
I don't know, Willie. All I know is it makes me feel better. Do you feel like it would be better with Lafka?
okay, but don't do anything I wouldn't do. Or do it. I don't know.
He starts slowly taking the knives out of the house and putting them back into random pockets in his jacket.
Absolutely. Back over to Ivar and Lofka.
Oh, there you are.
I got a present for you.
Oh.
Never say I never did anything for you. And I'll give him the other bloodbound band.
Go look at it. What is this?
Apparently it makes you feel excelente.
Raise an eyebrow. Well, just cut my finger off if it's cursed. He puts it on.
All the cool mages are doing it, and I'll point to Rio.
He as it goes on his finger, he turns to Rio and then is like, "Oh God." but it's already on.
Mm-hmm. These two are bound, which means, Rio, you may now use Lofka's recovery value when you use a recovery.
Which is 14. Actually, no, it's now higher because I get a stamina up.
But it's
So
about to go up because
it's
you're just about to get
16.
6. Jesus.
And
Mine's 12, so that's very helpful.
I think we can now use each other's recoveries too.
Yes.
How many recoveries do you have?
8.
So we have a combined total of 20.
Oh. However, when either of us takes damage, the other will always take 1.
Rio's gonna get a lot of ones. I'm gonna be so
Mhm.
for real with you.
I mean, we're both right up in the middle of it, so.
That's true. That's true.
You there. The woman Mara, as you know them to be, points over to you, Ivar. Do you mind telling me a bit about your time inside the tomb? You seem to be the most studious of all of them.
Ivar will kind of look around a little bit and then tilt his head. Think of it like the Dilophosaur from the Jurassic Park movie. Just me, I mean, I suppose I did a little bit of studying. He'll actually start making his way down. The tomb was dark and very unpleasant. Filled with goblins. They almost got the ritual done. And then there's this weird field. If you crossed it, it hurt quite a bit.
Field. Like a barrier. And they didn't...
Yeah,
The
exactly.
goblins were attempting a ritual. They didn't open it.
No, they didn't. They didn't get quite that far. We rescued the girl before they could.
Seems like a place
Do
I'd
whatever
want
it
to
was
go, but if the barrier is still sealed, there's no point. Thank you, though.
One more thing. Deeper in the tomb, there is some kind of magical glowing skull on the floor. A lot of undead. I would not go in there unless you are prepared to deal with that.
I think we can handle a few undead, unless it's like 50 or 60.
I was so tempted to be like, yeah, that was roughly about the ones. He's kind of scratching at the back of his neck. He's like,
I was about to say,
eh.
Willie will come over right as he overhears that, and he's like, "Oh, there was so many. The hordes were endless. We fought and we battled. We drove them back." And I'll use brag again if I can.
Go for it.
And I will point, gesture to Willie, he's saying it. He said it. He said it, not me.
He's saying it. He's saying it. That's so silly to be.
That's significantly better. Because it's also +2 on top of that.
Okay. Oh, it's really 14.
Yeah. Mara leans back and says, "That is a lot. You all did quite well. Surprised you're still alive." Huh. And the man next to her goes, "Suppose I shouldn't have bet against you. You're just proving it again and again."
Well, we did try to warn you.
He shrugs a
And
bit.
if we die for the drama, let me tell you.
None of us plan on dying. So maybe we'll leave that to you.
Don't bet on
Yeah,
it.
you better.
I have some friends in very high places. And he's going to start walking off.
Oh, really? Huh? You can march your way out. Hold the dramatic exit.
Zach, the item prerequisites on the ring say text or lore in Kalen. Does that mean I can read what they say? Because I know the language.
Yeah, if you want to read them. Do I have exactly what they say on me? I believe they say something along the lines of together we are bound, together we will die. But of course, in Kalian, that could also mean together we are bound, and it will be that way until we die. So yeah, if you had the material requisites for such a thing, you could try and make another one, if you want. That would be downtime activities.
I got so many downtime things I can do now.
Yeah,
Actually, Willie will go to the bartender,
absolutely.
and ask her about the bandit group that he knows that one guy with the other piece of the map had.
She seems a little confused when you bring it up. She says, bandits, huh? I don't think I heard anything about bandits. You know, though, you might want to talk to the rector. He tries to keep track of all the little things people need done, and, well, now that you're known around town, he might actually trust you to deal with some of the more personal things. Haven't heard of bandits, though there was some people disappearing on the road in, as far as I'd heard.
Oh, thank you so much. You're the best. You're the greatest. Best barkeep ever. I don't care what those other people say. They say a lot, though, just so you know. I want to be careful.
Do they now? She's left confused.
Yeah, those guys are sitting over there. I'll point to the Gilded Hand guys.
People from far out of town, kind of like yourselves. Well,
Yeah, but we got class, you know.
they came
Look
all
at
the
us.
way from Wend. They did. Heard them saying they battled cultists in some kind of tomb. Can't imagine why they came all the way out here, though. No one in Broadhurst can afford them, so can't say why they're staying. She wanders this way, kind of readying some mugs for more for the dwarves.
Well, he's gonna come back over there like, I think I know what our friends are trying to do. I think they, bartender said they came from Wind? Right? Dealt with some cultists at some tomb? Why? No, it doesn't make sense, because why wouldn't they have wanted to help that woman out if they wanted to go into that tomb? Unless they wouldn't have, unless they're not going in, unless they know a way to break the barrier.
You know, the woman did say something similar to that. That she would have explored the tomb, but the barrier was up, so it wasn't worth the risk at the moment.
They did say they had something. Kind of similar to how I got this map.
They
That
have
rope
things
shot
that shall be
back.
ours.
Yeah. That rogue got that ring everyone keep talking about. Interesting. Because all I'm saying is, if there is a score to be had in that tomb, as the people who had to deal with the goblins, that score should be ours.
Are they thieves stealing from us?
Are there?
Exactly, Rio.
Well, that one's trustworthy, but I don't know about the rest.
But I got a tip. We should go talk to the rector. He knows all about the little goings-ons and little things that we can help with. And apparently we got a name around town a little bit, so we're doing good. We're doing good.
Oh, that's good. Suppose we look for the director then.
I'll go find this guy.
Got an idea.
You know what? I don't know if there's going to be a role for this, but I just found out I have this ability and I'm itching to use it.
Mhm.
I'm going to put a hand on Willie's shoulder. And I am going to use my new perk Ritualist.
Mm.
And I'm going to bless Willie with a vision where any test that he makes in the next minute, I have to do this for a full minute as well, but any test he makes for a minute after this has double edge.
Okay. If you want to focus, you just put a hand on Willie's shoulder. He's put a hand on your
Yeah.
shoulder, Willie.
What are you doing? Oh, hey, Lofta.
Lufka's eyes are like white as he's just staring at Willie, and Willie will just get like a brief vision of the future beamed into his mind.
Willie, don't move. He's seizing.
No, he's getting a message from our friends. It's okay.
That almost stops him altogether.
Oh my god, I've had mushrooms once one time and it was like this.
Alright.
Noted.
So I guess if you want to do something, now is the time. You've got a double edge.
Now here's
Alright,
the
yeah.
thing, Bill, I'm gonna
You go
as
snatch that
a
ring.
friend. As a friend, yeah, you could go look for the guy, or you could use this opportunity to gamble with double edge.
I am gonna go to the crowd and be
You could get that cool ring, Bill, very quickly.
I'm gonna take the 2 rings from Rio real quick.
Just
I'm
drops
gonna
the 2
put them on the
rings for him.
table. I'm gonna put the treasure map on the table. I'm gonna be like, see these things? This worth a lot. I know you guys are onto something. We're onto something. Let's go gambling.
Now, here's the thing. As you start to put this down and get ready for this, you can see she actually seems into it. She's looking at this pile of possibly magical items with glee. However, Bodroff pushes them back towards you and says, "Nah, can't do that. Sorry."
All right. I only got a minute. I gotta
Bodroff,
go.
you need to realize you're not
Really will
real.
run. Like, I gotta go find the rector.
That ring isn't just hers. You can't just gamble for it.
You're right, it's ours.
Look, I don't know what you're trying to say here, but if you're gonna cause trouble with us, I'm happy to kick your ass.
Where have I caused trouble with you? I
Haven't
only
yet.
speak the truth.
Listen, I don't like the truths you're speaking. So maybe you
You
should
don't like the truth.
reconsider what you're considering.
No. Truths are truths are truths are truths.
What the hell is he saying? Let's do Willie.
Don't worry. Just know that our crazy guy's crazier than your crazy guy. And Billy will grab Rhea.
No.
So if there was some way you could get her alone, it doesn't even have to be now. You think you might be able to do something to try and get the ring, but
Willie will
And I
then be
can-
like,
full
Willie knows that, like,
transparency. I can do that as many. What's it called? I can do this as many times as I want.
yes, you
So
just have
if-
to be able to stand there for a minute.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you guys ever want double edge on something and we can handle sit in a minute, I can give it to you.
well, but I think it's funny is I think
Insane.
Willie also has the same ability.
Oh, really? You also have Ritualist?
I think so. I think I picked it. I think I might have gotten it for something else.
Was there anything else you guys want to do in the tavern, or are you headed out?
I'm good.
I'm ready to head out.
Alright. Dwarves
ready.
will be another day. So, I have a whole bunch of maps I can use for you guys. There's the village square. There's Broadhurst Greater. As you head out into the village square, you know there's a couple places you're already familiar with, and there's signs swinging in front of other places. Cobbler, butcher, you're at the tavern, you're coming out. There's the blacksmith with Ashley. There's a furrier, and there is the temple, or the church, where supposedly the abbot is.
Understood. Waiting for it to load. It's gone for me.
I'll set it again just in case.
I mean, Willie is gonna make a beeline right for the church to find the rector priest.
Absolutely.
Rio's being dragged
We'll
along.
look over like, you guys know, technically, we might find paperwork that says we own one of these houses soon.
How do you know that?
How do you know that?
I know a secretary, the filing paperwork.
So, the doors to this house are open, revealing the inside to be a chapel set with wood benches and a modest altar. The small room at the back of the house serves as the abbot's sort of bedroom and study. That door's also kind of half swung open. You can see bookshelves lining the inside of that room, should you look. And this elderly man, Abbot Lorik, greets you all. He gives you a big smile and waves. He's just sitting down next to the altar right now with a book in hand. He says, "Ah, if it isn't the heroes of Broadhurst. Come, sit. I've wanted to speak with you all. I was going to come and find you today."
Oh, well, we decided to come find you because you know things apparently.
I do, and of course, my small study is open to you if you have need of its historical records.
I mean, I know not even just the historical stuff. You know a lot about the goings-ons, I'm assuming.
I do. I'm in contact with everyone in town. And I can tell you there are some people who have been having some trouble. They're just not normally ones to ask outsiders for help. Luckily, you're not outsiders anymore.
It's true. I mean, I have heard something about people going missing. What have you heard about that, Father?
Yes, there's been some gossip. It's hard to say what the cause of it is. But, well, one moment. Well, there's been some food going missing, I heard. Someone stealing foodstuffs. The Reeve, who's sort of our mayor, can tell you more about that. There was Vaughan, the woodcutter. Hasn't been able to get anything for a little while. Says there's bandits up in the Silverwood, so it might be something to do with that. He's refusing to cut anything else down till that's all dealt with.
Well, does he live in town or like outside of town?
He's just a little ways out of town. It shouldn't be very far. I can point you in the direction if you want. There was
And then
also
I do have one- Oh, go ahead, go
Michael,
ahead.
who's the carpenter, who's just outside the square. Was attacked by some kind of creature in the forest after deciding to get some wood for himself. Between those two things and Tansy the furrier getting their traps broken, mark my words, there is something dangerous and not human in that forest. There's a whole bunch of other things too, if you want. I can write down all the little troubles if you like.
Yeah, that'd be nice. And I have like two kind of follow-up questions. Where the carpenter is like kind of saying stuff is at, and this like creature that's been setting off these traps. Is that near where the woodcutter usually operates, or is that like a different part of the forest?
It would be in a similar area, yes.
Okay, all right. And then with the foodstuffs that are getting stolen, I'll talk to the man. He'll probably know that one.
That's
The only other real thing I have is that office you study you got.
Yes.
Do you have like information on like any like the local tombs and whatnot?
Oh yes, I have records on the Delian tomb dating back several centuries.
Does it have any relation with the place called Wend?
Wend? No, Wend is A fair ways off, although the Delian Order operated much more broadly. They were all parts of the Kalian Empire, of course.
Okay. Well, I think you answered all my major questions right now, Father. I mean, I love these conversations. You sound like a real swell guy. I'd love to chat sometime.
I'm more than happy to provide some information, especially since you're offering to help my people. He'll look past you to the rest as well. If you want anything as well, let me get you this paper. And he will give you a paper with a whole bunch of little things you can do. There you go.
Oh.
Thank you. Well, Willie will kind of like just take the paper. He'll walk over to the side in case anyone else wants to talk to the priest.
He just smiles, sitting gently.
Interesting. I think Lafka will point at the third one and say, some kind of creature. Any description?
Not that I've heard of. But you could always go and ask him.
Interesting. I might know what it is.
Well, that's grand news. It's something we can deal with now.
Kind of stares at him. Are you particularly good at fighting?
No, I'm not. I'm not a fighter. I think besides yourselves, the only fighters in town are those Gilded Hand fellows, and they're very expensive.
They're very not good at their jobs.
Yeah, you folks don't gotta pay us, but whatever we find, we keep, you know?
And I think the Reeve was offering a reward. It just wasn't enough for the Gilded Hand.
Willie will kind of like look at the list. He'll look at the last one, and
That would
the
also
guy that
caught my
wants,
eye.
the guy that like wants to talk to us, and he'll kind of be like, I think I feel like this is a good spot to start. Also, wouldn't mind talking to these dwarves about whatever the hell's going on. But I think some of these got to be connected. Like some of these majorities could be all connected.
Well, there's two things in the forest.
Indeed.
The bandits and the beast.
Before I came here, the reason I'm even in this area is because a guy I was tracking down was said to be around here. And he usually operates crew style, bandit style. So we could be dealing with the monster, could be dealing with bandits, could be dealing with some kind of mix of both.
Well, I do know that there is a monster in the region. Chitinous thing.
Oh dear.
Ivar's head will perk up a little bit. I think this is what we're gonna have to do then.
He looks upset. We have to, fine. But I will do anything but it for as long as I can manage. Where did you want to go again, Willie?
I think we do a couple things. I like the idea of talking to this Orson guy, because when he wants to talk to us, and he lives near the forest. This food stuff thing has me also thinking we could lay it. I feel like that's something we might want to lay a trap for. We might have to plan something out for that. I think we essentially use Father here to spread the word that all the food's getting moved somewhere.
If you want, I can spread the word. You want me to tell people that it's being moved? The Reeve will come and ask me where if we do that.
Actually,
People will want to have me locked up if I know where it is, but I'm not telling them. And what if the townsfolk go there?
ideally we'd need the Reeve on our side. We need the Reeve involved in this.
Right, I'll wait for you to have talked to them then.
Yeah.
Willie, you've given me an idea.
Oh yeah.
If a creature isn't stealing the foodstuff, if it's bandits, what if we put out a notice saying it's moving, and then we, in a cart with none of the food, start to go over there? When we're attacked by the bandits, we attack back. Reverse ambush.
Lay a trap of our own then.
Indeed.
Ooh. We can possibly, if it is bandits, or if it is something that is pushed forward more by the idea of greed than just, how do I say, a meal. We spread the rumor that the food stuff that's been stolen, it's gotten so bad there's starting to be a food shortage. Right? So a couple people in town have gotten some money together and they're sending it to another town to buy food.
I see.
So now they're not ambushing a wagon full of food, they're ambushing a wagon full of cash.
That is true. And even if it isn't the bandits taking care of the food stuff, we would take care of the bandits in the woods. Safer than sorry. I do like that.
I mean, it kind of sounds like the way that I'm looking at these things, it's not just food. Someone's trying to, bleed this town dry, I think. All the roads. It doesn't matter if it's food, if it's a cobbler trying to get firewood.
We have been having a rather rough time as of late.
Food, gold.
I thought this was going to get a lot simpler. This is getting a lot more confusing.
Well, when things seem difficult, maybe you should all simply take a vote as to your favorite one, and if any happens to get 2, you go with that one.
I say we start in town. We start at the tavern with the dwarves. See what's going on there. And then maybe go talk to that Orson guy, since he seems to already want to talk to us.
Yes, odd fellow. Good one, though.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask. He's an odd fellow, but he's a good odd fellow.
Yes.
I can work with that.
He's a bit odd in the head, but he's always trying to help everyone.
Yes. I do agree with you, Willie. Those 2 are the least dangerous, and they might provide information that will impact how we do everything else.
Right. Well, I can show you where Duncan is. And of course you know the dwarves in the inn, presumably. And if not, that's where they're staying. That's where you wanted to start. I suggest you, and I will say, if it is that any of you happen to have excess wealth to help provide for me, I would be happy to offer my services to you at length. You came to us in a very dark time. So I'm going to step back and tell you what the fuck that means. Abbot Lorik is one of many people in town who you will be able to recruit as a retainer if you would like. Which means during your downtime stuff, he can help you with things. It will cost you a wealth, and you must have at least 2 renown. Which I think most of you should have 2 renown, unless you had something that reduced your renown at the start.
I think I have 2 now? I might have started with 0.
I think so.
We didn't get any wealth. Did we get an extra point of wealth?
Yes, you got a wealth last time, and you all got a renown as well.
All right. Willie will use one of his wealth The higher Lorik.
He smiles. You know.
He's like, hey, a good sailor, not a pirate. I've never been a pirate, never convicted. A good sailor always relies on a good crew.
Well, it's hard to believe you would be a pirate, given that you helped our people entirely free of charge.
So true.
Just a bold-faced lie.
It's less you deceiving Abbot Lorik and more him being unwilling to believe that the people who helped save Violet would do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, and what's funny is if a pirate hunter comes to town, they will know who Willie Whitewater is. That is part of the complication.
Yeah.
That's so
Yeah.
like the biggest liar ever. I love him for it.
So the abbot can help you with stuff. He's especially good at researching things, obviously. So if you wanted to do that during downtime, you can put him on doing that, or have him help you with it.
All right, then, Lorik, we'll talk to you later. We're gonna go talk to some dwarves.
He smiles. Thank you very much.
Willie says as half the party is dwarves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Forgive me for this slight sort of back in time retcon, but during your downtime, Angel was like, we're attracting a lot of attention, guys. We're attracting a lot of attention. I'll be back, okay? I want to work with this crew. We're doing good. We all got the skills, but I gotta lay low for a while. I'll be back. And it's really funny because that's actually something he would have had to do.
Yeah.
So
to
he'll
clarify,
be back next session.
did we gain one renown and one wealth, or just one of those?
One of each.
One of each. Okay.
You
so
won
I
a bet
did-
and you plundered some random equipment that you sold. So that was enough to get you to wealth level 2, unless you were already at 2, in which case it's just counting towards the next one.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it would increase your renown by
Is the
1.
renowned stat somewhere in the sheet? I'm just
In
Yes,
your
it's under
notes
notes.
section. Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna put.
Yeah.
You start with 3.
So I think you, Willie, start with 2, and you're now at 3. And everyone else should be at 2.
You treat your renown 2 higher as usual when interacting with pirates or pirate hunters.
Yep, so when interacting with pirates or pirate hunters, you'd have 5 renown.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Troubadours just start with an extra, I believe. So.
Got it.
Well, I guess we go talk to the dwarves then.
I will open back up the tavern map. Back to the tavern.
All right.
Oh god. Willie will point out and be like, oh, by the way, the guy I'm looking for might also be looking for me. So it's a matter of time.
I'll pull you all by the door.
I mean,
You all have a lot of people looking for you.
Just like maybe 2 or 3.
There's nobody looking for me.
2 or 3, or do you actually mean 2 or 3 dozen?
I would like to
2
point
or
out
3 individuals with associates and friends, probably.
Got it, so at least 2 dozen.
One of the dwarves looks over to you, Rio, as you approach and goes, "Ah, hello there, stranger. You were the one building that, bunch of knives. Interesting little
House of
bit."
Knives.
The other one laughs a little bit and says, "I've never seen anything quite like it, not with that many anyways. You think it would be more stable if you stabbed him into the table?"
Probably, but then I'd be damaging the table. And that would be rude.
And the one that's a little different than the rest seems a little more well off, perhaps. Will look to you and say, "Now that is a right way to think. So remember, all of you, we're to treat this tavern well. Town is good to us, even if that fool doesn't remember his deal right now."
I think you'd like
What's
my
the
friend
deal?
Willie. Then he just waves Willie over.
Pulling on
As he goes over,
face of the
Whitewater,
party.
Willie Whitewater.
I'm gonna turn to Ivar and go, I'd like to point out he said nobody was coming for him and he thinks everyone is nobody.
Ivar's like actually gonna like start pondering like, wait,
Now the real
that
question, did
make
he
us
actually mean
nobody?
nobody?
What did he mean?
What did he mean?
wait, Lofka, what does that mean? Why am I nobody?
Ugh.
I feel like at some point there was a
Only two
conversation
people
with
think
Rio, and it was along the lines of, "All right, Rio, us four are real. No matter what, us four are real."
Yes, you all. There's been a bit of a hullabaloo about all of you. Welcome in.
That's a big word.
Yes,
Oh, I
I
heard you guys
suppose
were in
it is.
town making deals and trades. How's that going?
just a usual deal. It's, well, not too well, but we're just waiting for him to remember his portion of the deal.
Oh yeah, why is he holding it up?
I don't know, honestly. Duncat's saying that we changed the deal, but we didn't. She's just forgetful and didn't write anything down, I presume. But we're not leaving till we get what we're owed. It's just a magic bag in addition to the normal fee.
Yeah, I mean, you guys wrote it down, right?
Yes, right here. And he'll put a piece of paper on the table.
Really will look at it really closely. And let me know if I'd have to roll for this. He will look and see if there's like a forgery thing going on with it, or if it seems like
Yeah.
oh, this is
Make me an intuition roll. And since you have forgery, that would be a +2 as well, of course, on top of that.
I'll just hit the
Hey!
Yeah, looking over it, Willie, this looks like it was made quite recently, like probably within the last week. With the kind of deal they're talking about, it probably would have been agreed upon a month ago or more. So the ink is well and dried, but you can see it hasn't set on the paper.
Oh.
Something not most
Willie will
people,
kinda
something very few people would catch, by the way.
Willie will kind of look at it and says, "This is nice. You do great work."
Mhm.
I wonder how much people are gonna pay when they find out your business is like kind of a sham.
My business is not a sham. It is not.
Do you
a
want me to
sham.
point out the discrepancies in this piece of paper in front of everyone in this tavern right now? Because I will.
He grumbles a little bit and looks at you. Make me a presence check.
Can I? Is there any way I can give edge just by being present and being an intimidating force?
We can make it a group check if you want, and you can get in on it.
I would love to get in on it.
All right.
I do have a request though. Knowing that Willie got the what's it called? The ritualistic perk. Am I able to change mine to another one that I've picked out instead?
Yeah. Do it between this one and the
Okay.
next one. But yeah.
Oh, okay. I won't use it this time then. It was specifically for intimidation checks. I will just intimidate.
Pretty spooky.
Yeah, I didn't need it. Plus another 2. I don't know why
Yeah.
I'm adding the full 2.
Oh boy. All right. Anyone else want to get in on this?
On the group test?
A group test, yes.
I
I'm
mean,
not good at presents, so
would I add in the team leader?
Yeah, if you join in.
Yeah, I'll join in.
And if you've got a unique way you want to get involved in this, you can, of course. How you want to help Willie.
Oh wait, I have intimidate.
Oh, we'll add poo.
That's good. That makes it a tier 2.
Yep.
Well, if that is the case, hold on, let me find it. Where is it? I just saw it. I gotta read what it does real quick.
What does leader do?
Team leader, let me see. At the start of a group test or montage test, you can spend. Oh wait, I don't have a hero token. I don't think so. Actually, never mind.
We
If you do-
do, actually.
So, now that you've asked me about
Oh
that,
wait.
you each have one hero token.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
To be spent as you whim throughout this.
I do have a thing called Scene Partner.
Oh.
I
Oh,
don't
wait a
know
minute.
exactly if it will, but it says whenever you attain a success in a test to interact with an NPC using a skill from the interpersonal group, you can form a bond with that NPC.
Noted. If you want to do that, although a bond while you're intimidating them might not be where you want to do that.
Yeah, I don't think this really works. I'm reading it. It doesn't. I don't think it would be really the thing I'd want to use here.
I'll hold off on team leader because it says it gives them any skill you have from the exploration group. So I will hold on to that actually.
Gotcha.
Where'd his
But,
little
I
goblin
will-
friend go?
He's out there somewhere. If you want to go get him.
He's in our room. He's in the room
haven't-
right now. He's doing laundry.
It's also quite good.
Put that in there. I forgot I had intimidate as a skill too.
We have 3 tier 2s. Do you want to join in, Rio, or?
I'm not good at presents. I'm gonna hold off. on that one.
That's fair. That's fair. You do have an edge on interacting with. Oh, it wouldn't be with these guys actually. They're not from Broadhurst.
No.
I lied.
They're not from Broadhurst and they're not elves. That also doesn't give me the edge there either.
Yeah. Well, if you
There are
find an
actually
elf from
3.
Broadhurst, you just have a double edge.
I know, it'd be great.
There's a couple.
They're actually just 2 halves of an elf in a trench coat.
Anyways, with 3
The
tier
right
2
and left
results,
halves, of course.
Murkik goes. He lowers his voice a lot and says, come in close, okay? This can't be getting out, alright? You two, you already know what's up. Give him space, and his buddies will go over to the bar. Alright, so... what it comes down to is that someone I know is being held captive. They're being ransomed back to me. And I don't have everything they wanted. They need a magical bag. So I just tagged it on to the pricing of someone who I knew would be able to get a hold of it if they tried hard enough. At least makes it look like I'm
Well-
looking for one.
Who's got your buddy kidnapped? Who's got him captured? You know.
I'm very... Listen. They're not good people, and I'm worried that even by revealing it to you, if word gets out, that will be enough for their lives to be put at risk.
I understand. Here's the thing, though. I've become quite accustomed to this town. I've helped them out a little bit. I've seen, gotten friendly. I would almost say that this town is under a bit of my protection. And I can't let you come in here and do something like this. However, if it turns out that there's a bigger fish for me to fry, now that is something we can handle. And the thing is, I'm looking for somebody. You might be able to help me find this somebody who's not a good guy. So if your not so good guys end up being my not so good guys, I'll make sure your not so good guys end up going away.
So, we're going to enter a negotiation. This is something with direct mechanics in draw steel. Of course, remember, in a negotiation, you shouldn't threaten the person you're negotiating with. But this is not threatening them. What Willie just did is not threatening them. In a negotiation, there will be things that motivate the person you're talking to, which if you happen upon or if you happen to discern, you will be able to use to help with your negotiation. There is also something called a pitfall, which, if it is mentioned or brought up, will hurt your negotiation, no matter your result. There are 3 stats that are of importance. There's interest, patience, and impression. These all slide from 0 to 5. Or from 1 to 5, really. This person will tell you, all right, let's get to talking then. I need you to actually convince me this is something you can do. My name is
I pull
Murphy.
scene partner. Pull scene partner up back up because it does say additionally the first time during a negotiation that you personally make an argument that would increase an NPC's interest by 1, you instead increase it by 2.
Well, Willie Whitewater, I can tell you you've not hit on his motivations or his pitfalls. So, I suppose with what you were trying to say, you can give me a presence check, and if you have a skill you think would apply to what you were just saying, let me know.
Let me look at presence.
I think intimidate could still apply here. Saying
Yeah. Like we
Will-
are the big
Willie
tough
has
guys in
persuade.
town.
Oh, you have persuade. Oh.
You could make it kinder and leave them on persuade, certainly. That would work.
Willie will lead and be like, listen, what I think you did was not malicious at all. I think what you're doing from good reasons. You're trying to help a friend out that's in a tough spot, right? Things have happened. A lot of things have happened. And me and my friends are seemingly unraveling a bit of something here that we can't really quite put our fingers around. Now, we are hoping that all these roads lead to the same place. But we are not going to know that until we start going down a couple of them. So you help me out, I help you out. You see where this is going? I'm going to roll the persuade.
Ooh.
All right. That is
And it will be another +2, right? So be 18?
yes, 18. That is a tier 3 result. So, his interest, because of your thing, instead of going up by 1, will go up by 2 and go up to 4. And his patience will not decrease by you having made an argument. You are also very famous, so you get an additional +1, Willie, because you have 1 more renown than his impression.
Jesus.
So yeah, that's he's at 4 interest, 3 patience. If patience gets down to 1, the negotiation will end, and he'll make you a final offer. You can also choose to end the negotiation whenever. But Willie has gone this round. The other 3 of you can go.
Lafka has an idea.
Your worry is that your friend being held captive will be killed, yes?
Yes, I am worried.
Do you wish for their captors to die?
And I'd like for them to stop. I'm not bothered as to whether or not they die. What are you saying?
What I am telling you is, no matter the outcome of what we do here, I will make sure that either they are safe or those captors will not live another day without being paranoid that I am close behind them.
You can protect them.
He'll nod.
You have hit one of his motivations. This means you will instantly gain 1 interest before you even make this check.
Wonderful.
The first time you hit a motivation, you will gain an interest from them. It's possible to scout out people beforehand to try and learn what their motivations are and whatnot. In this case, you just happened upon it.
Wonderful.
So, make me a presence check.
I would like to argue intimidate because what he is saying is I will hunt them down.
Yeah,
if they
that
happen to kill
makes
the
sense to
person.
me. That's fine by me.
Plus another 2. Damn it. Wow. 11.
A tier 1 result. His interest will decrease by 1. I don't know if you can do it, though. I haven't seen you fight. However, remember, it increased by 1 before this. You didn't lose anything out of this. However, his patience will decrease by 1, down to 2.
Gotcha. Damn.
Well, now, what do the rest of you have to say?
Ever will kind of step a little closer next to, well, step closer, but also just like kind of put a hand on Lafka's shoulder. Like, you may not have seen us fight, but you can ask around for the townsfolk. We did go in and rescue the blacksmith's daughter from Delian Tomb here, and we lived. When everyone else said that there was no way that we would be able to survive and bring back the girl alive. Look at us, we're unscathed.
I want to say, give me a reason check. As he goes, that is... I have heard your names. I have.
A reason check. Oh, wait.
Do you attempt to use plain logic to convince him? Because it is just it's just plainly true. Like, just ask around.
Ah. Wait, but where do I find the ability for that?
Just
Or
on your
the
main,
skill?
just on your main tab.
Oh.
You'll be on your main tab for most of this.
Oh, reason. Okay, I didn't realize that that's what it was called.
If you have a skill that you think is important, we'll just add 2 to the characteristic check. Much easier to make the rolls that way.
No, so we'll just use reason. So
What do you have in reason?
1.
Okay.
So
Better than me.
Oh, that's a crit.
Boy.
So, again, his patience will not decrease. Since you have gotten a tier 3 result here, it will actually increase because you crit. And his interest will increase to 5. Which is the highest it can be.
Should we just call it then?
Probably. You generally want to stop a negotiation when you hit 5, unless you think you can make a specific agreement with them. Because if you halt it now, he'll make an offer to you.
Unless you had something you wanted
So
to
I
say,
guess I
Rio.
suppose if you want to add something, Rio.
Nothing specific, no.
Then he will go, oh, I have heard your name around the town a lot, I suppose. That should be enough proof, word of saving this other person. Alright. I will honor the original deal with Dunkant and tell you about these people who have taken some of mine. It is a mage named Verkor. They were demanding. They took some people. They had ogres with them. 2 ogres of significant strength would have wiped my whole crew. I must tell you, I am skilled myself, so this is significant. I had these, and he will pull from a bag and put onto the table 2 sets of beautifully made leather boots with the imagery of chains breaking all over them. It was the agreement was I would give him this and the bag, and he would give me both of my people back and allow us to pass freely. He has been taking people along the road. The road in, that is.
The road north or east?
East.
And do you have any idea where he's been where he's based out of?
The old mage tower. He's obsessed with it. I don't know what he's doing with the people inside, but I think he's gathering magical artifacts to try and rebuild the tower to its glory days.
Ooh,
If
that
you're
could
going to
explain
go
a
and
lot.
deal with them, I will give you these boots. Better they're in your hands than that vile man. Besides, I prefer to do business honestly.
We'll definitely put him to use. Do not worry, my friend.
You all will gain a magic item.
What are these bad boys?
I don't have them on my hotbar. I have like 40 things in my hotbar, but not this one. I spent 6.5 hours preparing for today's session because
Jesus.
there was each of those quests. I had them all prepared for a full session.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Dang.
These are the unbinder boots. They basically
wonder
let
what
you
else.
fly during your turn,
Oh my god.
Jesus.
up to
Change
3
these.
squares high. Anyways,
These goes above the ground where you started. If you
Drag
had your
those into my
turtle
inventory.
square before you fall.
they're quite valuable.
Billy White Water just was like, I do need new shoes.
The high ground. I'd have the high ground.
I prefer to be one with the earth.
There will be plenty
Where is
more
the old
items.
Mage's Tower exactly, by the way? Do you know?
It's on the road. It's just on the road east. If you follow your way out, you
Okay.
can't miss it. It's been
know
somewhat
you're
repaired in recent days.
Well, listen, we got a couple more people we got to talk to in town, but we'll give you word when we head back out to that tower.
I'll manage my deal with him when it is you leave to go and do that. Until then, we'll remain in town. If you can deal with this and you can get my men back alive, you can keep the boots.
Understood.
There you are. You have successfully negotiated. Good work.
I appreciate you understanding how business is now conducted in the town of Broadhurst.
Trust me, I always prefer to handle my business honestly.
I appreciate that.
If my men's lives weren't
Saving-
at stake, I never would have tried to get that bag from him. I was going to pay him for it, a fair price as well. He just didn't have it. Do keep this quiet. I don't want them to be killed for my reneging on that merchant's demands, that wizard.
Keeping it quiet, my friend, I will do as a favor, a personal favor to you.
He tips his little, gilded hat.
Willie will slowly turn to the guys and be like, I made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Indeed.
Is this my life now? Is this what I'm becoming?
You seem pretty happy with it.
Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in. All right, I'm done quoting Godfather now, guys. Sorry.
That's doubtful.
That's doubtful.
That actually is doubtful. Billy will be quoting.
I didn't know that both Willie and Bill were bold-faced liars. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
The truth shall never get in the way of a good story. All right.
I'm just gonna let you guys keep rolling because, like I said, I have so much content prepared.
Right.
I'll ask it the half hour-ish if you guys want to end, and if not, we'll go the full hour. So keep going.
All right.
Yeah, let me pull the thing back up. All right, let me pull up my list and just cross off the things we did. Done quat. Squashed. We didn't even talk to him. That's how good we are.
You haven't even talked to him, and you solved this problem.
Guys want to go see Orson?
I wouldn't mind.
It was
Anything
the
I'm
one that
supposed to
wanted
do.
to talk to us, right?
Yeah.
Pull this out.
Oh.
And just.
And Willie will run over to the bartender and be like, "What's the jagged edge?"
The barkeep looks at you for a moment and looks kind of stunned. The jagged edge. Those were the goblins led by Queen Bergmont. They were run out of here decades ago.
Yeah. Oh, guys, that's the corporate office we claim to be from. Fuck. There's at least 3 goblins telling everyone we work for the queen.
So that was a bad idea. We didn't think the corporate office existed.
It apparently does, and the Reeves asking about it.
I mean, why don't we just tell them the truth? That we lied so that we could get past the goblins and, kill them anyways.
Lavka will nudge Ivar and show him the drawing of the elderly goblin.
Right. Wait, what does this mean?
It means your friends from above told me about this too. She was melting in her seat. When you said melting in her seat, Zach, did you mean
I don't mean
like,
literally. I mean like she was like
relaxing?
super relaxed into it.
Okay.
And she's just kind of like old. So
Okay.
she seemed to be melting into it, but she's not literally melting.
Okay, I thought so. I was like, something terrible must be happening if she's literally melting. Yeah, he'll say, she seemed rather relaxed. She's likely in the region. I imagine concocting some kind of way to overthrow the city again. God, I hate that I'm getting pulled into this again.
Rio's fucking out of here again, by the way. He's going out the door.
Rio heard "Let's go see Orson," and he started walking out the door to go see Orson.
You guys can keep talking, but I imagine you want to follow him. So
I wanted to say something to this one right before we leave, but I won't do that quite yet if we're still talking to each other.
all right.
I'm good. I'm following Rio.
Okay.
Willie's out.
Rio heard "Let's go find Orson," and he was like, "Okay," and he just started leaving.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Starts heading out.
That's great to me, guys.
This party is very silly and very fun. You were going to say,
I literally think about it like I was thought about this like 10 minutes ago. It's like, wow, this group is actually becoming like a mafia for this town.
It really is. I love it. Don't fuck with the local mafia of Broadhurst.
their police aren't doing it clearly, so they need someone to help.
Just the idea of a party pulling up to Broadhurst and it's like, welcome to the Broadhurst Mafia. And it's like, what the fuck? Why are you five like this? Why are none of you the same? What is your deal?
Did you want to say anything to Murkic before you headed out?
Yeah, he's gonna.
You are a dwarf, I know this. Do you know of my kind of dwarf?
Yes, I'm aware. I am one as well.
Ah, very good. Then you'll understand this better. I understand your trepidation in trusting one such as us. You do not know us. However, my statement was true. Whether I die or not. And he's gonna just like break off one of his stone fingers, which is already very brittle. And it will crumble in his hand. And then the stone will start to reform where the finger was.
His eyes widen. Blessed it be. He starts muttering a prayer under his breath.
He kind of.
You
looks a
recognize it, Ivar.
Is he praying for protection, or is it like out of fear, like may the gods protect me?
He is thanking the gods for sending him a solution.
Ivar will like smile and like try to hide a chuckle.
So,
Snap his head towards him.
Willie, you're chasing after Rio. Rio, you're going down the road at this point.
He just has not stopped walking.
He's not stopped walking.
And you two are gonna have to chase after Willie.
Alright, they're gonna get themselves killed.
Well, I imagine
It's our
like
job to
at
keep them
some
alive.
point Willie does look up and is like,
Your
I
turn.
feel like at one point Willie does go, wait, where does this guy even fucking live?
Where does he live? A moment.
Rio's looking for a giant smokestack on the edge of town.
Yeah.
He says he burns charcoal on the edge of town, so that's what Rio's going
Was
for.
it the smokehouse? No, that's in the square.
I imagine B4?
I think.
Yeah, I'd assume the only other numbered house outside of town, probably.
It's B4, B9.
I think B4. So I apologize. All the locations are labeled on the map and before the location in my list, but nowhere else. So I have to match them up by scrolling through the list. It's actually
Oh god.
B9.
Yeah.
9?
There it is,
Okay,
up there.
up north.
Yeah.
Oh, we're closer by them.
So you can head up there. Oh, it doesn't take long. It's only like 20 minutes to get up there. Less even. This is a small town. You're literally traveling like like 4 miles, something like that. And you guys are all plenty used to a long walk. You can head up, and there's a small hut that stands near a large mound of dirt and moss that has a wide opening at the top releasing smoke. A ladder leans against the mound, and atop it sits an old man who is looking into the smoke and smiling.
Oh, God.
Like clamber up the ladder, like, oh, let me get a hit. Let me get a hit.
And he looks down and he goes, folks, I need your help. And he jumps off the ladder to give you space to climb up, landing with like a little bounce. There's a big bug in the forest, a big bug, huge.
Oh, damn it.
Ivar will kind of just nudge Lavka, like, see? Told ya.
Nudge
It
me
all
again and I
circles
will
back
cut
around.
your hand off.
I need that hand.
So if you want to climb up and get into the smoke, you can, Willie, but it is just fire smoke.
Willie like thinks he's gonna get high off this, and then like I feel like he puts his head up, and then like 2 seconds later he's just like coughing up a lung. He's like, "Oh my god, why would you do this to yourself?"
See, I was out there gathering wood. Old Vaughan refuses to search for wood. Says it's dangerous. He's right. Very corrective.
His name is Vaughan and not Vaughn.
It is Vaughn, but he's saying Vaughan.
I see. Vaughan.
But I didn't know that then, see? Not days ago when I went out searching for my own stuff to burn. Brought my axe and everything. Shiny. Anyway, your pal Orson is wandering the woods for wood when all of a sudden a big bug jumps out from the ground, chasing me, trying to eat me and spitting burning goop. I barely got away, but Mr. Mean Bug took my necklace. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, big brass, looks like the sky fire.
Son.
Skyfire. You mean the sun?
Right, the sky. The fire in the sky.
No, he means the Skyfire.
He understands.
Stop confusing him, Ivar.
Okay.
I thought it was lost, but then I heard that Ellery's farm had something strange happen. Something jumping out of the ground, eating her pigs. She doesn't trust the Reeve, but if you go asking, you might find the bug, squish it, and get my necklace. If you can get it back, I'd be so glad.
Well, it is on our to-do list. We do have to squash the bug. And if we can find your necklace, I don't see why we couldn't return it back to you.
Good. Get Big Bug. Careful for burning goop. Bring it back. I'll be grateful.
Bring you the goop? Okay.
Where was the bug again when you saw it?
No, don't need goop. Get me like the Skyfire. My necklace. Big Bug, what? He looks to you, Willie.
What last time you saw the bug, where was it? Like, when was the last time you saw that thing?
Oh, out in forest. Out in forest.
If
But
I
could be
remember correctly,
anywhere.
Zach, I saw it in a field, right?
Yes.
He will say with a very exasperated tone, "It's going to be in the field."
Oh, by farm then? Out by farm? Yes. Go talk to Ellery.
Stupid god, stupid bug. Just starts walking away.
Bug, bug, bug.
Wait, Lafka, where are you going?
Is the way town?
Oh,
What was that, Willie?
Would the farm be like back? The farm that like we would stop at. Would that be on the way into town?
I think it's a little further beyond. I think we're looking at B13 here, if I remember correctly. Unless that's...
I
I mean,
see.
Willie will just point out like the other people who that we've heard have like seen a monster or like complaining about a monster. Like, and be like, you know, we could go talk to them. Be like, well, what was the monster you guys are referring to a bug, or was it something else?
well,
That's if we want to get more information. We just want to go to the farm. It's up to you guys.
At this point, the more I try to avoid killing it, the more that thing wants me to, so I might as well just kill it.
That's fair enough.
Or make it your friend.
Oh,
Just
actually,
That is a good idea.
it is on the way back into town. It's right,
Ah!
it's right fucking there. It's the nearest one. It's not marked.
Oh! Alright. Go kill the god bug or whatever. Stupid god. Stupid bug.
It's
don't
a
think
god bug.
God.
God bug, God bug.
No,
Sure,
no, no,
then,
no.
Oh,
Maybe.
no.
I don't think it's a
Leo's gonna
god
start
bug.
Lock that for the future.
Seems to bug me just as much as a god.
You don't have to go
I
far.
mean-
Please, Ivar.
Oh no, he's just gonna be like, I mean, like, and just like trail off, like, like they don't really bug you.
He just shoots a glare at Ivar.
Ivar, not a care in the world, not a thought behind his eyes.
An exhausted woman pokes at a half-eaten pig carcass with a stick
Oh god.
in the fields next to this area. You kind of have to just go a little bit the other way and look over a hill, and you can see it. The torn-up pasture contains many holes and furrows, and the place is littered with partially eaten pigs. Many of the pig remains have wounds with missing skin and are dissolved down to the bone.
Gross. Stop that.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Ugh. These are some
Alright.
stuffed pigs.
Damn right. Oh. Woman kind of looks over.
What did this? You see it?
My gods, it was like nothing I'd ever seen. I've been telling that Reeve I heard rumbling, and she doesn't do anything. It was
This,
the biggest
this
bug
Reed,
I've
they like
ever
get elected
seen.
official?
Oh, yes, for life, but not by me.
Okay, interesting. Really will quickly turn around. Guys, we might have to murder an elected official. But yeah, you were saying it was a bug?
Yes, I was. It was in the night. I heard the rumbling get loud and the pigs started squealing, and I looked out the door and saw the biggest bug I had ever seen. Huge jaws, spitting something that burned, and after that thing filled its belly, it dug into the ground, leaving that tunnel. She points to one of the kind of pits dug into the ground. Oh goodness, I'm worried it might come back. Please tell me you're here to go down after it.
Lafka's already walking towards the hole.
I
Looking very
think going into
exasperated.
that hole would be a really bad idea. And it would take a group of idiots who aren't really sure what's in that hole to go down there and do something really dumb and stupid. So yeah, that's what we're here to do.
Oh, thank you. Maybe the reef has done something around here.
Nope, they didn't do this. They didn't do that. We did this. They didn't do this.
Damn right,
Send
bloody right. I'll vote for
Willie
you
Whitewater
next time.
and the guys. We're working on a better name.
Willie Whitewater and the guy. I don't mind the Broadhurst Mafia. There's something about that that really does get to me.
The Reeves can go kick rocks. And then Rio jumps into the hole and toggles his boots on.
You can kind of untether yourself from the earth at points when needed.
Ivar will poke around the pig carcasses a little bit with like an arrow, like to try to see if he can maybe gather some kind of knowledge or maybe better identify like what they're dealing with.
Yeah, you can make me a reason roll if you would like.
Could I
do I have to
argue
go back?
monsters since
Yes.
this is okay?
That is actually the exact correct skill.
Yippee!
Sorry, I gotta scroll back up to the other guy.
I cry.
Do you get another plus to that from the skill that you're using?
Yes. You should have an additional +1 because you have one reason, which makes that a tier 2.
Yay!
So, you believe that this is an Arix, a subterranean insect the size of a horse that pops out of the ground to devour its victims. You believe, like, if memory serves, it breathes fire?
Oh god.
Ivar will just like stand up like with realization like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. He's gonna look around, try to find whoever's nearest to him. I think Willie still hasn't jumped into the hole, right?
Yeah, I think Willie's still out there with you. The other two are in the hole, starting to head down.
I remember like
Willie's
grab
thoughts.
Willie by the shoulders. I can't speak, and like shake him a little bit. It's like, Willie, do you know? Tell me you know or have heard something about an Arix in your travels, please.
I met a guy named the Rick. And then there was a couple of Ricks at one time.
Couple
And then I met a
Ricks.
Bick.
No. The bug. It's what it's called in Arix. Not a Rick though.
So it's not named Rick?
I mean, it could be.
No. He's gonna like take out
Listen,
another piece
whether
of
or not the
paper,
bug has
write
a
it
name doesn't
down.
matter. We still gotta deal with the bug.
Yes, but that's the point. The rest of them are already down this thing's hole. Like this thing's den, aren't they?
They're climbing into it.
Yeah. So like if
you might
Rick's
wanna
his
hurry.
first name, what's his last
Actually, it's so funny.
You might want to hurry so they can hear you talk as well.
He's gonna like just drag him. He's gonna start dragging Willie with him. Like, come on, we gotta warn the others.
Willie like wants to stay right where he is until this is like figured out. But what's his last name? Like, wait a second. Like
Centipede. I don't know. Come on.
a Rick Centipede, that's his name. A Rick, what kind of name is that?
The ones that bug mothers give to their bug babies. Come on.
Oh,
And fuck.
that's so funny.
He's gonna try to catch up as fast as he can to the other two.
You can catch up to the other two. They're going to be bogged down in the tunnels here because you all have a skill challenge, a montage test, even.
Ah,
Ooh.
I
Coming up.
get to use two things here for a montage test.
Lovely.
The first one isn't necessarily because it's a montage. I would like to use my signature trait for a dwarf runic carving for detection as bug.
Noted.
So anytime it is within 20 squares of us, I will lightly glow, so I will know that it's coming close.
Noted.
However, because I... Oh,
Let me set the stage for you all.
oh, please.
The tunnel formed from the Oryx's passing intersects with other similar tunnels, making following the correct tunnel a little difficult. Tunnels are somewhat unstable and lined with various dangers: wide pools of acid, weakening floors, collapsing passages, stinging insects of all obstacles to your journey. So, as we begin, I would like to ask, we'll have various challenges coming up, of course, but just as you're starting to head into the tunnels here, and you notice that many of the tunnels are showing signs of the Oryx's passing, following it might be a little tricky. I'd just like to see if any of you would like to try and resolve that problem.
Well, because of my class choice, I have an ability called It Was Foretold. Which is whenever you call for a montage test, before the test, I can make one free test, which will count as an earned success or failure as usual.
Gotcha. Okay.
So do I basically just choose a skill that might take us where we need to go?
Yeah. Choose something and tell me how it's useful. Classic skill challenge.
Is track for intuition.
Yep. You got it.
That is exactly what I wanted you to say. I would like to use track and use judge of character to use presence instead of intuition,
Please.
which would give me a total of a +4 to this. I'm just going to roll the normal 2d10. Oh boy. 21.
Absolutely. That will count as a success. You kind of pull across and thumb some of the areas that have been passed through, and you can select the correct passage for now. There will be no more complications arising, I suppose. So, if anyone else wants to get involved in some way.
I mean, could I argue nature for just like the tunnels, spots that we're going through? I mean, I could also do track, but I'm just out of curiosity.
I think nature is great, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll roll for it. That's what I got.
You know, things that come to mind immediately are like nature search track. Wow, yeah, okay, yeah, you, okay, between the two of you, you will manage to clear this part of the challenge.
That's not even my thing yet. That was free. I love this. We're doing great. I love
There
our falling off
are
go.
pools of water darting many of the passages, but some of these pools contain acid. Stepping in them would be very painful. So avoiding the acid might be something on your lists as well.
Ivar, don't you have your team leader thing you can use here?
Yeah, but it would give us an exploration skill that I'm now realizing would not help us very much unless one of us falls into the pits and wants to try to use mundane healing, you know?
I see. Make tests as if they also had any skill you have from exploration. I see.
I don't think I have anything that really like says that we could be used in like a montage thing. I'm looking.
I think
Feel
that's
free to
surprising.
look. If you, even if you don't have any particular things for that, you can always use any of your normal skills and try to argue how it might help.
Well, in that case, I was wondering if I could use what is it? Oh, either like blocking or choreography to kind of just like help the group move through.
You want to use like position choreography and just like call out moves to them as you're going through.
I mean, blocking is even like a teleportation. It has like a teleportation side of it.
Oh yeah,
Like I can like I can like have people switch places.
that would yeah. I think either of those could be used here. Certainly, take your pick.
I will go with blocking, and like in case anyone like kind of messes up, I'll be like, no, not like that. Go here. Left foot first.
Absolutely. With you, that is a. I suppose that's just going to be noticing, so it'll be an intuition test with a +2.
What you cut out there for me, Zach? What were you saying?
That'll be an intuition test with a +2 because you have a skill.
Intuition.
That makes that a tier 2 with the additional +2. All right. That will mark a 3rd success. You're looking for 5 successes before 5 failures.
Doing pretty good.
Remaining in this round is Rio and Lofka.
I can use my navigate to just get us through these fucking tunnels.
Absolutely.
Yay!
And with an additional 2, that is still a tier 2, of course, which is still a success. As you come to that, we will have another trouble. You all will notice some weakening floors and walls, dangerously unstable, that must be recognized and treaded carefully. We are at 4
Okay.
successes before out of 5. Lofka remains technically.
Treading carefully. I actually do think I have 2 skills I could use here. I want to use lead. In which, yeah, I think Lofka's just gonna be like, oh, I've seen this before. Balance your weight correctly. Walk here. Don't go there. What are you doing? And just start leading them down the right path.
All right.
So I have a +4.
Make me that. Wow, nice roll too. So that will make 5 successes in the first round, which will get you a total success on this montage test.
That's
Very quickly,
Montage.
and with only these minor hassles, you didn't reach any of the super difficult ones. First of all, you all are going to gain a victory point. You actually also got a victory point from getting a perfect negotiation earlier.
Oh, so 2?
So you have 2 victories each.
Nice.
That's thick.
Where's victory points again?
I think it's on your main tab, just in the bottom left.
Yeah. Let's start with 2 resources.
You will find the Erixlayer very quickly. And you can hear it munching on something. So, let me get the wonderfully named Erixlayer.
Oh, how do I
open page 48?
I wonder where the information
How do I
about the
heal
Arithas
from last time, by the way?
You should
just
be
do.
full health currently, so I'll just put you up to 30. There you go. And we should get you back up to your maximum recoveries too, because you guys haven't used any yet.
Now, question: would putting on the ring also increase my current health, or would I stay at 30?
You would go up to the max of 36. Just don't take it
Okay.
off. It's just like I will give you that 6 health, I will also take it away. I have a map for you all. As you will come sneaking around, and I won't make you wade through the edge of the tunnel. You'll be coming into the edge of the room. Who wants to be first in marching?
I know Willie gets stuff for being first.
This is just marching order.
I don't know if I have to like be the first one in. I just have
Okay.
to. My turn has to be first. Yeah.
I will pause at Lofka's there, just because I also that it was foretold thing also works for combat, and he also has the little glowy rune to let us know when it's nearby.
It is nearby.
It's a big old rune on his back that's just glowing.
Really, I guess if we're just
He's
going by
starting to
the,
glow like
I
the
mean, they were
bat
small
signal.
tunnels, so I guess it was you, then Rio, and then Ivar and Willie. And you can peer around the corner, Lofka, and see it munching on something. It doesn't seem to have noticed you all yet. You, please join me on a Rixlayer. Zach, open page 48.
I guess Lofka will turn around and put a finger to his lips, indicating to be quiet.
And
Is it around the corner?
I'm gonna
Indeed.
group
Well,
you for no particular reason.
around the corner, but other side of the room.
Oh. Okay, I thought it was like right in front of you or something.
No, we it hasn't noticed us. We can catch it off guard.
Gotcha. So remember, big bug. It's called an Oryx. And, well, it's not really confirmed, but apparently this thing spits fire.
Fire.
Uh,
Did those carcasses, were they burned? I thought they were dissolved.
Well, man said
something-
acid.
Quiet.
Or we'll just like quickly jump and like try to like cover Rio's mouth like
There's a moment where the bug stops munching and then keeps munching.
quietly. This thing finds you and then jumps from below and snaps you away.
A spider in
to be fair,
Australia.
if it's
Yes,
acid or
a
fire,
fury. Yeah.
No one's lived long enough to actually confirm this.
Wait, Rio. You can fly with those boots, yes?
Don't we all have the boots?
It was just one pair.
Ah, okay.
I
A little bit.
can't say anything for certain. I don't know these creatures, but it burrows underground. And it is a bizarre creature. I imagine it senses movement through the ground. You might be able to sneak on it better than us.
He's just gonna hand the books to Lovka. This is your fight.
What? Don't do this to me, you piece of shit. Okay, fine.
Your fight. Your bug. Your god bug. Fight.
But-
Let's snatch the boots.
Hmm.
Put them on.
Lavka,
Hmm.
didn't you say you're a little bit better with your feet on the ground?
At this point, I'm resigned. Who
I
cares anymore?
Hey guys, what are you guys doing over here? You kill the bug yet?
Willy Whitewater comes in.
No, we're going to now, Willie. Let's go.
Right, sweet.
All right.
Allow me to introduce you to the Broadhurst.
The bug turns around. You begin to introduce. And I think that's where we'll end our session for today.
Oh my god.
Edward's just like fucking dumbfounded, like, I'm among idiots, we're going to die!
So, this is going to be a tough fight compared to what you've done thus far. But you've got lots of abilities. You got 2 victories, so remember you're starting with 2 of your resource before you even get your bonus from your turn. We'll come back to this next time, and hopefully we'll have Brandon next week. Else I will have to nerf the Oryx.
And if we die for the drama.
We die for the drama.
No, I would like to live!
Not dramatic enough.
No, understand, everyone but one died. Extra drama!
Oh, well,
Only the archer survives.
thank you all very much for coming and joining me and playing today. I hope you all had some fun. And thank you to various folks who popped by during the stream as well. We will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.